What up, this is Jason Murphy. I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah. My favorite day of riding is just riding in the backcountry with my friends. I see the sport of snowboarding going a lot more technical, I think, with a lot of the tricks in the future. I don't think people are gonna be going too much bigger than they already are, but you're gonna see a lot more innovative stuff. I think the biggest influences in snowboarding is skateboarding. Keep snowboarding fresh and exciting is just the new tricks that you see someone do. It kind of renews the stoke on your riding. You want to get out and try it. I also think smoother styles keeps it looking good. The magazines and the videos are most important just because that's how all the sponsors get their names out.
Bjorn Linus. I live in Salt Lake City, Utah. I had to go on the road because it was the worst snow year in Utah in like 35 years or something. So we drove to Tahoe about 4 or 5 times. We went out there, and then went to Japan, Whistler twice, Alaska. Yeah, traveling's fun. Everyone likes to travel, don't you think? It's always been real innovative in snowboarding. Anything from the snowboards to the, how they were shaped and evolved basically to how they are now. They're like weapons, I mean, people can just go out and destroy things, so it's pretty cool. I went to a contest this year in Portland, the Red Bull Rail Jam, and then we did this contest in Japan, a slope style there that Volcom started about 6 years ago or something. So those are the 2 events that I did.
Hey, what's up? I'm Mitch Nelson. I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah. 26 years old. Yeah, traveling's super fun. Yeah, I love it. What drew me to the sport? Well, first of all, I started out skateboarding, right? And winter, like out in Utah, like we've got the season, so the winter came and sucked to skate in the winter, so kind of had to start snowboarding. How do you go pro? Basically, for us, like a lot of, it's kind of been different for us. Like we just film and like get video parts and stuff, and that's kind of how we start getting paid, and then whatever, you're pro as soon as you get paid. A lot of times it's like a good solid like stock trick, if it's done right with good style, like that, like better than anything, My main thing with snowboarding is if I'm not having fun, then like why do it?
My name's Gianna Mayan, and I'm from Bend, Oregon. I grew up in a smaller mountain town, like tourist community with ski resorts and stuff, so it was kind of like nothing really to do, and then snowboarding kind of came onto the scene, so it was just kind of natural. I only lived a couple blocks from the mountains, so. My favorite day of snowboarding would probably consist of just being at home at Mount Bachelor with maybe 3 or 4 of my good friends from home, like whether it was Powder or Park, it wouldn't really matter. It's always fun to be at home riding with your friends.
Sure.
I think seeing different places is probably my favorite part because I couldn't imagine any other job where I'd be able to go to these places, so it's pretty cool to take advantage of it. Video and magazine coverage in women's snowboarding, there's not that much of it, and for a woman snowboarder to be successful, it seems like we're forced to do contests because that's really the only way to make good money. I'd rather get coverage in the videos and the magazines. I'd rather see someone go huge and do a big Jamie Lynn style method any day of the week rather than spin a 7 or a 9 or a 1080.
I'm Seth Hewitt, live now in Salt Lake City. I was drawn to snowboarding because it looks sick. My favorite thing about being involved in snowboarding would have to be like getting to go to like sick places in the backcountry that you probably wouldn't be able to get to, or wouldn't really go there unless you were into it, or like, different cities, like that. I think music has a huge influence on snowboarding. Dudes are always like into their favorite music group or however the look is. Kind of starts like a lot of style I see. But riding style has the hugest influence. If a dude's good, like kids are into him because he's sick and like he's, I don't know, whatever. Style is very important in snowboarding because if you don't have style, you're whack.
晴れてる日とか、 I love snowboarding on a sunny day, or right after there's new snow, or with great friends that I get along with. I enjoy being with great people. I think a legend is someone who's a great person. I consider Craig Kelly to be a legend. When I saw him free riding, it really blew me away.
My name is Scotty Arnold. I'm from Mammoth, California. I was born in Newport Beach, California, and skateboarded there, and then moved to New Hampshire and I couldn't skateboard in the winter, so got into snowboarding. My favorite thing about being involved in snowboarding is all the people I get to meet and all the places I get to go, and new stuff I get to see. What keeps snowboarding exciting is new tricks. People do new tricks, new videos that come out. Just progression, I guess, of the sport. If you can't film with anyone, then contests are everything, because that's how you can move to the next level of filming. I don't know, you gotta have a snowmobile, you gotta be able to land in powder, do rails, just be able to do a whole variety of stuff. For me, like, I'd rather try to film a lot, but contests are a good way to get to the next level and make some money, have fun, see your friends.
I'm Tora Bright. I'm from Australia and I'm 16 years old. I like traveling. I like seeing different parts of the world. It was the most magical thing I've ever seen when we went up to the top of the mountain and you could see like the Mediterranean Ocean in Africa. And then we were just dropping this cornice like just off, and it was just the most magical scene. Favorite trick on a snowboard? I don't know. I just like to go big. I think what keeps snowboarding fresh and exciting is the little grums coming up and pushing the older guys, like Luke Machani. He's just a little, I think he's 11, but he's tiny and he's just kills it.
Kills it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The sponsors in my career, I think for any rider, they're the most important thing because they're the people that get you the coverage and help you get where you need to go.
Well, my name is Bobby Meeks. I'm from Southern California, but I live in Utah for the last 8 years. I feel more at home if I'm on the road, actually. I've just been traveling so long, so like it's been such a big part of my life that I kind of like get a little antsy when I'm at home for too long. I don't have to work. I haven't had a job in like 10 years. It's just awesome, you know, to be involved in the sport, a new sport still. And kind of make an impact. It's really cool. Just my favorite trick on a snowboard is probably just the backside 180. I think style is like the most important thing in snowboarding. Style is like, you know, you can do the craziest trick in the world, but if you don't have any style on it, then no one's even gonna like give you any credit.
What's up? JP Walker. I'm out here in Encinitas, California. I live here in the summer so I can surf and skate and help edit snowboard videos. But I live in Salt Lake in the winter. I think one time I checked it out and I travel like 280 days of the year. So yeah, I'm not home that often, just in the winter when it's good. The best job you could have, you know what I mean? Just get to do what I want and go snowboard and all over the world, and it's epic. Style, majorly important. It's like the main thing. Like, who cares? Like, if some so-and-so did whatever, the hardest trick out there, and it didn't do it good and it doesn't look good, it's like no one cares. Like, I don't care, you know? So, it's gotta look sick, brah.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, I'm Gigi. I'm 21 years old. I'm coming from Austria. Okay, my favorite days are probably at home. Spend my days up at my camp, relax, ride my home turf. The influence of the tricks can come in a certain way from this game. You can try out things without getting hurt. All the maneuvers you can do, whatever. Tricks, the adrenaline pumping. That's something what you don't get off the game, the adrenaline. No, Wait, yeah, my first time riding in the States, I was at the team challenge and I did good with the team and started filming for Destroyer, Kingpin Productions.
My name is Mikey LeBlanc and I live in Salt Lake City. Favorite trick on a snowboard would be anything with a nollie. Just, I like nose blunts on handrails. They're fun, they're easy for me, and just the funnest thing for me often is just riding on flat ground and just screwing around doing flat ground tricks or anything, just as long as you're there and focused, and it doesn't matter who you're with. You could go by yourself or with friends. On a pro level, the sport of snowboarding stays fresh because there's always some kid doing something crazy. The biggest influences on the look and feel of snowboarding, definitely a lot of snowboarders look to skateboarding for influence. A lot of the tricks came from skateboarding or surfing.
Jeremy Jones, from Farmington, Utah. Been snowboarding for 15 years. I never thought I was pro until I was just like years deep into that and interviews and video parts and all that. Then it wasn't until probably 4 years after that I felt like I was a pro. Because I went through 2 years of not making any money. People that follow skateboarding are usually the ones with the best style and the best tricks. The magazines are super important and videos are super important because that's what defines the style of snowboarding and what people are doing, and that's what keeps it fresh because kids like the photos. Style is everything and hard work is the other 2%, because if you don't look good, then you're just doing the tricks to do it. I think it takes a real professional to make a good, even an easy trick look good, because then it shows control and finesse and shows that you're good rather than just getting in the air and putting your feet down on the landing.
Hi, my name is Travis Parker. I am from Texas, but currently I live in Portland, Oregon. I love to travel. I love traveling because it gives you new insights on different cultures, and obviously you get to see different parts of the world and meet new people. It's a good thing. My favorite day of riding probably was the first day, my first powder day ever. It was sunny. It was about 1.5 feet of powder, and I just got good enough to turn and stuff, and I couldn't believe it. It was the best thing. It was the best thing in the world. I don't think there's anything better than powder and sun and friends. You know, can't beat it. That's what snowboarding is.